Noticed in my own journey is narcissists put you through huge amounts of devaluation. They really try to grind you down from all angles, you know. Even in the worst situations, they'll try and be actually physically harmful to you. Some people experience real physical abuse, but mental abuse can be just as bad. And they do this from the get-go. Subtly, there'll be signs, if you look back in retrospect, of how they try to break you down bit by bit, you know. They just keep trying to break you down. And the devaluation, it happens throughout the whole entire course of the relationship. But the reason why they keep being so persistent is because we keep shining. We keep shining through it all. You know, momentarily we might get caught up and we might be like, oh, we might be down and stuff like that, right? But a lot of this stuff that they're doing goes over our head because we're not awakened yet. That's why when we look back, we kind of might get frustrated and we might think, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do this? But I will say, trust in the plan of the Creator, trust in the plan of God or the universe, however you want to look at it. Everything happened for a reason, yeah? And hopefully you're detached from them now. But if you're still in a situation, now, the best thing I'd say is pack your bags and run, because our strength and our superpower as chosen ones is us implementing no contact with these individuals. But you've got to understand, if you've still got the strength about you now to leave them alone, yeah, that shows that they haven't messed up your spirit totally. They haven't been able to destroy you totally. And they've done this. People have been go through this abuse for years. But I will tell you that even a week is long enough, yeah? Even spending a day around these individuals is long enough, yeah? And you know, there's greater benefits that have been given through us being with these individuals. You have to count your blessings because you're awake now. We was asleep as chosen ones. We was asleep to the abuse. We was asleep to the fact that these creatures existed. You found yourself here now on this channel and other channels alike, and you're studying and you're getting knowledge, and we've all collectively been through the same experience with these individuals. Some of us may have been through worse experiences, but this is dealing with the spectrum of these demonic creatures, because they're plugged in to they're plugged in to these demonic entities, and they're there to bring destruction. And that's why even in the most happiest times, or things like that, you know, a birthday or things like this is why they're known to destroy happy days, you know, Christmas or whatever celebrations you celebrate in your culture. They aim to destroy these celebrations. They're real miserable people, and that's the reason why they try to bring you down to their level. They're almost trying to bring you down how they feel about the world. If you truly saw how a narcissist feels about themselves and how a narcissist views the world, you'd be in shock. It would shock us all, because they're such miserable, boring creatures, yeah, that are plugged into these demonic entities, and they're subject to abuse from these devils, whether they know it or not. You know, most of these individuals are not awakened, yeah. So I'm not sure if you dealt with an awakened narcissist or an awakened even the awakened ones. They don't see it from a higher comprehension, that they're functioning on a demonic plane, they're functioning on a demonic battleground, and that's how they're operating through life. But back to the title of the video, they will never destroy a chosen one, because we've been given such magnificent blessings upon our life that they can't destroy us. And our power comes into fruition post awakening. You've got to let the universe and you've got to let God take your hand through this journey now. And you may have been together a long time, you know, you may have tried to work it out, you may have tried to sort things out with them, but you're looking at them in the wrong light. You're looking at them as they're a human being. You're looking at them as how you would sit down with a regular person and discuss things about the relationship and regular arguments and stuff. You can't deal with these individuals on a normal playing ground, on a normal even surface. They're not functioning on your wavelength. Yeah, they're still trying to aim to tear you down when you're trying to work things out. They're still trying to aim to bring destruction in your life when you're merely trying to just get on with yours. Even post-awakening, post-separation, whether they discarded you or you discarded them, believe you're still obsessed in their mind. If you want to check back on the video about how a narcissist obsesses over a chosen one, check back on that video, because there's some key information in that. But they obsess to the point of trying to bring you down, but they can never bring you down. And that's why it's like a battle they know they can never win. They can never truly destroy a chosen one. They haven't got the power to. We mirror everything back to them about what they are, about the creatures they are, about the slime that they are, about the scum that they are. Yeah, we mirror this back to them through our lives. So you've got to understand, we've taken on characteristic traits. We're not ourselves. Initially awakening, yeah, when we first awaken and either we've been discarded or they discarded us, or we've discarded them. Not discarded, we've got rid of them, we've broken up with them, we've moved on with our life. Even if they're still sitting next to you, we've actually taken on their traits. We've actually taken on what they are. If we've spent long amounts of time in close proximity with these individuals over periods of months or years, or some people even decades, you know, we've really become accustomed to their ways. And if we liberate with other chosen ones or other people of similar mind like and other empaths, we'll see that life is not so bleak and life is not so miserable. I wouldn't suggest rushing into trying to find a chosen one or an empath straight away. Let God or the universe guide you two together, but give it time to heal. But like I was saying, we've took on such traits of these individuals to deal with them in a normal way, to deal with them, not in a normal way, but to deal with them in life. We've had to succumb and basically mirror back to them what they are. So we've got certain traits about us that they've kind of messed us up, but it's our defense mechanism, and this is why they can't destroy our spirit, because we have the power of mirroring. Empaths, highly empathetic individuals, super empaths, chosen ones, you have highly empathetic abilities. So you take on the form. So when they're trying to destroy you in the most bleakest moment, you empathize with that situation from all angles, and you bring devastation to them. That's why they can never truly break you down. That's why sometimes I mentioned earlier on in the video how they resort to physical violence. You know, some people have been through extreme amounts of abuse from these individuals in all shapes and in all sorts of ways. You know, like you know, there's a quote that I know: no one can burden another person's burdens. Yeah, no soul can burden more than another soul. And the reason why I'll say that is all of us have been through our own journeys with these individuals, yeah? And we can't compare situations of one's worse, one's greater, one's better, this, that, the other. Dealing with these individuals pre-awakening, any, as I said, mental abuse can be just as bad as physical abuse. And we have to detach ourselves from them. We have to escape the situation, yeah? We need to work out a plan, and you have to escape the situation. No contact, implementing no contact. You have to build your boundaries back up. You need to build your walls back up. And basically, when you get out of their close proximity and you're away from them, if you spend time apart from them, you need to go through all of the emotions where you miss them, where you start to think about them, when you're wondering what they're doing. You need to slowly break all of these ties that you have over you. I made a video on about demonic soul ties, but they have many ties bound around you, yeah? And it's not something scary to be in a situation. All I'll say is, it's not time heals, but through time you learn how to deal with it. And the more you walk in your own purpose and your own journey and your own thing as a chosen one, the more you become liberated with yourself, the more you become able to take on the world, and the greater strength you become. And I'm not saying this stuff happens overnight. Yeah, I'm not saying this happens overnight. Some of us deal with it in different ways, yeah? But I wouldn't suggest that rushing into another relationship, because 9 times out of 10, if you get involved with another individual very, very soon and prematurely after the awakening of the narcissistic individual, you could be walking straight into another narcissistic individual. I've mentioned in various other videos about how around our vicinity as chosen ones from the spiritual realm, they send these entities our way. We're battling them every day. I made a video about their agents in the like bringing the reference to the Matrix, but these individuals enter our realm through the bodies of these people, and they're trying to knock us off the path. But you can't empathize with these individuals and think, oh, it's not their fault why they're functioning this way. You need to see that everyone makes a choice in life, and we don't aim to hurt people out in life. You know, we all make mistakes from time to time, but we don't all aim to hurt people and bring people down. But these ones will never destroy our spirit. They will never destroy our spirit. And this is why you're here watching this video now, and this is why they will keep trying. The more you, that's why I say implement no contact is the best form of proving that they can't damage your spirit, because you've totally blocked them out of your life. When you block them, this gives them a harsh awakening. Yeah, they know they're narcissists deep down. They know they're not normal. That's why they don't admit to what they do on the surface. That's why they masquerade through life with artificial light, as I like to say. But anyway, just remember, yeah, they won't destroy your spirit, and keep strong. Keep on the journey, yeah. It's a long journey. It's a road ahead of you, but enjoy it. Yeah, there's peaks, there's valleys, there's dips, there's falls, there's highs, there's lows, but it's a journey that we're on. And if you do it alone, yeah, or you find someone who's highly empathetic and they're a chosen one, and you let them in your life, you know, just have your wits about you and use the spirit of discernment, because there's many entities that are plugged into this demonic realm that are sent our way to knock us off the path. But just remember, nothing destroys our spirit. They can't destroy our spirit. We've got a spirit that is from the creator of the universe, however you want to look at it, from God. We've got the powerful aura about us. It's a bulletproof aura. I'm not saying that we can physically take bullets, but in the spiritual realm, we're dodging bullets and deflecting bullets that are sent our way. You know, what you went through all of this devaluation, through all of that time, was like someone firing rounds at you, man, like constantly hammering you and hammering you and hammering you and hammering you with insults and derogatory terms and stuff like this, all under the smirk, all without you consciously knowing. And that's all they was doing the whole time when you were sitting opposite them. And that's why you can't think of them as a normal individual. Yeah, they were sitting there opposite you, aiming to bring destruction in your life, and they couldn't succeed. They could not succeed. They could not bring you down. They could not break you. You're here right now. They could not break you down, and they will never be able to break you down. Never think that they won. They have not won. Trust me on that. They have not won the battle, and the battle's not even over yet. Yeah? Have your fun with them and mess them up. Yeah? Carry on. You mirrored back to them when you was doing it before you even know. Think back, you had a strength about you that totally took them by surprise. They thought that you was an easy opportunity. They thought you was an easy person to manipulate, and it didn't work. No matter how many times you think they won, we got the greater hand, and we put them in place. But anyway, I'll leave the video there. I've gone on a bit in this video, but please press the like and the subscribe button, and I'll be back with a video soon. Peace.